You're watching Startup Central with me, Nayantara Rai. Our next guest, well, the top management of Svasti Microfinance. Why? Because they've done a fundraise and existing investors are double downing, including Aadhar Poonawalla. So here is Arun Kumar, the co-founder with us, as well as Narayanan Subramaniam, the co-founder from the startup. Thanks, gentlemen, for being live with us here on Startup Central. Arun Kumar, if I could come to you first, tell us about the fundraise.
The fundraise that we have just closed is from our internal investors. The amount is 31 crores, and we have raised it from a few of our internal investors, which include a Norwegian fund called the Nordic Microfinance Initiative, as well as Mr. Aadhar Poonawalla. They are two of the investors who have invested along with others in this round for a total amount of rupees 31 crores.
What does it mean to have Aadhar Poonawalla as an investor? You're talking about someone who's part of the family that's built the largest vaccine manufacturing facility in the world. Look what they're doing with COVID-19. They get business like no one else. What does it mean to have him on board as an investor, and one investor that's double downing?
Mr. Aadhar Poonawalla has been an early backer of Svasti as a financial investor, and his investment came to us in 2015, and subsequently in multiple rounds he has invested and reinvested in us. We are very grateful for the faith and confidence that he has placed in Svasti and in our business model, in our process, our technology. He's not only a very successful businessman, he's also a philanthropist. We believe that what he sees us delivering to our women from low-income segments of society, both in cities and villages, is also a motivator for him to have placed his faith on us. We are very grateful for the financial investment that we have received over the years from him.
If I can now come to you, Narayanan, you folks didn't want to go for roadshows, get new investors on board. Why did you go down this path of existing investors?
So this fundraise was done during the pandemic, and we have a total fund. We raised 8 rounds of funds, totaling to around 130 crores till date right now. This fundraise was more to shore up our liquidity. Liquidity of the company, and also to give confidence to our lenders. We borrow from banks and NBFCs, and keeping high liquidity during this period has been important to us. So this fundraise is primarily to be able to ride the tough times that the pandemic has brought to us. Our collection efficiency has improved over a period, and it's come to 94% right now. During the moratorium period, the collections were very low. So to shore up liquidity, to be able to give confidence to our lenders, that's the primary purpose of this fundraise.
So, talking about that, Arun Kumar, are you back to then recoveries, what you were seeing pre-COVID levels?
On recovery, Nayantara, pre-COVID level was 99% plus for us. Indeed, it was like that for the whole industry. But obviously after COVID, this fell all the way down to very low single digits. Over a period of time, the recovery has improved as the economy has started opening up. And we have seen about 70% recovery starting from September, going all the way up to 94% for us in February. So we expect pre-COVID level of recovery to come by March. That's our expectation, and we are on track for that.
Ryan, can I ask you how are you going to stay relevant? What you've seen is, of course, mushrooming of startups. You've also seen giants, whether it's an Amazon or Paytm, etc. They want to start lending money. How are you going to stay relevant?
Yeah, so the microfinance market is rather large. We are targeting the urban low-income segment of society. There is a high demand for loans in the ticket sizes of between 20,000 rupees and 1 lakh rupees, which is the microfinance segment. We lend to women in this segment in groups of 5. We lend under the joint liability group model primarily. The target segment is a large target segment. urban, semi-urban, rural, all pockets of the country are available for us to go and exploit. So the interest in the microfinance industry is a good thing for the industry. More capital flow, more liquidity flow, and more transaction flow are always welcome. They will only go towards stabilizing the industry and making the industry and the processes and the efficiency at which we deliver more robust.
Arkamar, is there a fear of rising delinquencies? Because, as you see many more companies, startups, institutions out there that want to start lending in this new space, using technology to do that, are enough people talking about the possibility of delinquencies? Are they doing enough due diligence? The RBI is anyway concerned and has red flagged how recoveries are taking place.
So on the one hand, you're right, there have been a few bad apples here and there, but by and large, the industry has behaved very well, I would say. We are very highly regulated, and we have a fantastic industry associations in the form of MFIN and Southern, where all the companies who are part of the sector, not just the NBFC MFIs, but the various banks, small finance banks, NBFCs, and even NGOs, they're all part of these organizations. And the industry functions in a very well-coordinated manner with a very strong set of customer protection rules that all of us are fully compliant with. This gives us a lot of confidence as we expand the business. From a liquidity point of view, things have been very tight in the last few months, but public sector institutions have stepped up significantly. We ourselves have benefited from that, the liquidity measures of the government through SIDBI, Mudra, and NABARD. And going forward, now that we are ending the financial year and looking into a new financial year, we are seeing liquidity coming back to the sector. So we are very optimistic about that, particularly the measures the government has overall announced in the budget.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining us. Congratulations once again. With that, it's a wrap. My thanks for watching.